I'm not feeling great, but I want to continue. I have zero interest in doing it. You make this race better. Let's look on what I'm going to.
Wait.
There's an exploit here with a TMP on certain versions of the game, where you can point it through the door on the left there and shoot off the lock, which is on the other side, and you completely skip this section. Ah, shit. Okay, well, of course you can disable these before you can enter the room. I ran ahead too quickly. So reload. Yeah, I probably am going to end up reloading before the next merchant, unfortunately. But can we do a second gun? Like... Let's find blind on a second. Righty, so we have 2 Scythe guys, 2 Shield brothers, and a Fixing Crossbow.
Wait.
Oh, there's a flash grenade here. Four Scythe guys. 2 of them with helmets. Something in my mind is telling me that I will be able to upgrade the rifle after Nori's 2. So I'm going to use it here. Oh, I can get a collateral here.
Mátalo.
Righty. Do I snipe the remainder of these guys? Or do I try to be a badass? I probably didn't actually need to snipe them. Thank the Lord for Oh! That went much better than I thought it would. Now I'm debating, should I destroy the Novistador hive? Part of my brain is telling me yes, and part of my brain is telling me no. So we're going to say, I'm going to do a little bit of experimentation. That's another thing about Remake, like cool little things like destroying the Nori's hive doesn't exist in Remake. We did reference it with a side mission, which is cute, but It's also fun to actually have as a mechanic in the game. I don't know if it reduces the amount of enemies you have to deal with, but it does give you a bunch of loot. There's a snake in here. Here. That is horseshit. That is horseshit. Oh my god. Embarrassing, right? Well, we're taking that damage reduces our adaptive difficulty, so actually it's good for us. Actually kind of great for our rifle ammo. Since 54 rifle ammo is not enough existential security for me. I'll only be happy if I have a couple hundred. Okay, so we'll spend 5... Oh, we have one rifle short in that. Oh, well now I have to use... We'll see what happens.
Wait. Follow me.
No, whatever. What I want to do here is I want to quickly test to see if all of this loot is going to disappear. So it's going to disappear, and that means I can't go back for the ammo. So let's figure out how much ammo it actually takes. Yeah, it's not as much as you'd expect. And that drops loads of gems for us there. So now what I want to do is I want to ride the carriage back and see if all of this stuff remains on the floor. If it does, then fab. So I'm going to ride the carriage back, and then I'm going to ride it back here again. And we're going to go back there and see if that shotgun ammo is still there, and if we can see all the crystals on the ground. Of course, the unfortunate thing about carrying a rocket launcher around is that, of course, there's so much ammo I could be picking up like that. But the rocket launcher makes up for that. Does some of the remake, I don't remember, can you store the rocket launcher at the typewriter? There is no way, right? Surely not. Shotgun ammo still here. Talking is making my voice burst. Yeah, more about remake. Remake kind of, in every way, it takes 2 steps forwards and then another 2 steps back. But, I mean, considering the fact you got 20 years of feedback-ish, almost 20 years, you'd hope it wouldn't be the case. We have 5 shotgun ammo here. We already have lots of ammo on us. And we have loads of crates back there to open up. I might just kill one of these stores. Normally I'd just throw a flashbang and let it go. course, if unleashed door is in the air, it dies in one shot. I think in Remake they made it so it's not one shot, but they do die quicker. Someone dropped rifle ammo for us. Thank you. For Resident Evil 4, sniper rifle in both versions of the game is just one of the best weapons in gaming history. Just so damn good. One thing which stands me about Remake is what you have to go through to get the infinite ammo cat ears. Because, like, you have to get a high rank, and that irritates me, because again, the thing about Resident Evil 4 is that it can take extremely long to beat, or you can beat it extremely quickly. But you have complete freedom over that, and it's simply a difference in playstyle. It is less of a difference of skill and more of a difference in playstyle, in like how much treasure do you want to collect, how much of a collector are you? I hoard shit, so I have to collect every single treasure in the game, and I have to kill every single enemy in the game. I have to. I cannot play the game if I don't. And because of that, I'll never be able to get like the cat ears in Remake, and so I'll never get infinite ammo and stuff and be able to just have fun. And so I feel weird about them adding rankings like that to a Remake. Especially since in Remake they added more side content. And they made it so you have to go far more out of your way to do it. So you feel like you're missing out on a lot more if you try to speedrun the game.
Welcome.
Please let me upgrade my sniper.
Got some red. What are you buying?
Lovely.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Ah. Come.
What I did with the treasure system in the Remake was very fun, but I still think they should have kept around like these unique ones. So in Remake you just have in Remake you just have the 6 treasure with 6 gems. And they slot into everything. And I kind of like that, but I also think that like maybe for the butterfly lamp and the elegant mask specifically, still have it so you need to find these specific gems for them.
Back any time.
And speaking of, I
What
can
are
now
you
sell
selling?
this.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
You keep one of
Thank
each,
you.
so there's still one more butterfly lamp you can find later.
Thank you.
I don't remember where the last red is for this. We might have missed it. I cannot remember. Maybe it's by the minecart section.
What are
I
you
can't remember where it
buying?
is.
What are you selling? What are you buying?
We haven't picked up the Magnum yet. And we can't pick up. I've missed a Magnum. I forgot to get a Magnum. I tell you, that's where the red is. Oh my god. Well, now I'm just thinking about, I did save before I came through here. So I did save before we lost Ashley. And the thing is, I can't pick up the Magnum itself. And I don't want to. I'm fine with that. We can just buy it. It's like 38,000 pesetas. It's whatever. I don't even... Yeah, I never end up actually needing a Magnum itself. But there's other stuff in that room as well. There's other stuff in that room, such as I'm pretty sure the red gem that we need. So yes, I'm gonna... I think there's a perfume bottle and a red gem. And a herb. I'll take it over anyways, guys. We are going to have to run past the cage room for this. Something I did about the remake, which is going to irk me about the backtracking, the optional backtracking in the remake, is that they made it so you have to go past a lot of enemies for it. And they restock enemies. Where am I going? Like a water room gets restocked, you need to go back through it. The maze gets restocked, you need to go back through it. And it's just fun to explore the castle and just run through it eventually. You don't need to add all the enemies back in. There's two enemies right here. What was that prompt? Nothing. Great. Where am I going? Is that the only treasure? Yes. I've completely lost the plot where I'm going. Crap. Ashley, hurry up. Thank you. I don't know. It's like if this was a remake, they'd punish me by adding a bunch of enemies here. And I think the correct survival horror and action horror way to go about it would be to simply have, if you left any enemies alive through it, you're going to have to face them again. So that is the decision. The remake is just no matter what, those areas get repopulated with enemies.
Follow me.
So there's our free Magnum, which I'm ignoring. I never thought I would do that. Oh. No, this isn't where we're getting red. I don't even have space for that red herb. Man, it feels so wrong to say no. I would say yes if I didn't have a rocket launcher. I could sell my incendiary grenades. But I like incendiary grenades. But looking at the remainder of the game, where would I use them? It might come in useful during elevator. This is a choice of either saving myself money or keeping these incendiary grenades. So if I want a Magnum I can get, I can buy it. But of course it's cheaper. And I would get the money for selling the incendiaries, which I think is 1,500 a piece. Flashes are 1,000, hand grenades are 2,000, incendiaries are 1,500. So I'd be saving myself, I think, 44,000 pesetas. But I lose 4 incendiary grenades. And I don't even have any Magnum ammo on me. And I don't find a Magnum particularly fun. It's not necessary for any boss battles, you can just use a rifle instead of it. Obviously, a Magnum does more damage than a rifle, but it's just not necessary. And I like it as a challenge, so yeah, leave it. Didn't the remake removed incendiaries, didn't it? That irked me. Because the incendiaries are basically like a panic button. They're just high single target damage on the hair trigger. Because they also explode immediately on impact. And also, like in the remake, they nerf these things. They add more of them in, but make them harder to use. Because now, once you shoot them down, in this game, they explode immediately. In the remake, you have to wait several seconds for them to catch fire. So you actually have to time them really well. And even I don't think they deal as much damage either. Now I'm going to break all this. I could sell that flash grenade. Should I sell that stack of 19 handgun rounds to make more way for rifle? Yeah? I think yes. The real question is, do I sell or do I shoot into a wall to lower difficulty?
Got some rare. What are you selling?
950 pesetas is shooting to a wall. And so because of that, the game now thinks we suck at aiming. We missed 19 shots in a row. So now enemies going to deal less damage.
Rare. What are you selling? Is that all,
Oh,
stranger?
never mind. Flash of 500, incendiaries 1,000. That only needs to. You say it's
What are you
tuning up?
buying? What are you buying?
Oh, I can do tuning up now. Alright then.
Thank you.
But I suppose we only unlock these upgrades after Nori's room.
What are you
Bit
selling?
random.
Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
No, don't bother selling them just yet.
Ah. Ah. Thank you.
Now we are gonna, of course, break all of these vases and pick up ammo and stuff. Do I want to sell some of my health? Still in health is fine. Okay. We can come back for these after Nori's. I don't mind a little backtracking, just to keep my ammo up. I would really like to see a AAA studio prove peasants wrong by like imagine if the remake released with at least like original graphics like this as a setting. So like we could see the new environment as if it were the original. At least as a setting, if not actually being the default state of the game. That would be a very bold decision, and I would have so much respect for it. So much respect. It'd probably be my greatest respect for any game ever if they did that, really. Because I think the retro graphics are better than the remakes. The thing is that the original game's graphics will never age. They will always look good. The remake's graphics will probably look bad by like 5 years standards or something. And I also think it would be very cool if they kept tank controls. Right, we can spend 10 shotgun shells today. That took one less shot than last time because of the damage upgrade we did. Always love to see that. course, this room is hellish for speedrunners. Does this room exist in Remake? I don't remember. I don't think it... Oh yeah, it does, but there's no longer a hive. It's just a ballroom. I still have 3 shotgun shells to spare here, so I'm going to use a shotgun to shoot these. Oh, you can get both in one. Is that? For a moment I thought I saw something glimmering. I'm going to go ahead and just... I really like what the remake did with Norista does. They handled them very well. I don't remember where the second set of shotgun shells were. I remember. You were fine. The remake kept her design very faithful. Though in the remake they made them greener and less grey, which is a choice. It makes them kind of look like more generic, I would say. So design-wise, I think I would rather they just straight up took the exact original design and just increased the bloody resolution on it, fidelity, whatever. I just would rather they'd done that instead of slightly changing up her design. Well, the actual way they're used is way better, I think. Well, not way better, it's just better. Just because they get to be used more instead of being restricted to 3 encounters. So they are fantastic. I do love them. The speedrunning community hates them. But in the couple of times I've attempted to speedrun the game, or in general, I've never had a problem with Norista doors. Have I been stun knocked by them like once or twice? Yes. Do I think they should get deleted from the game for that? No. I do think there should be more iframes between enemy attacks. Specifically for Norista doors, not in general, that'd be too OP. I really thought I would have more of the pots to smash when backtracking. Yeah. But that's on the ground, so that's definitely gonna stay. So we can come back for this ammo in a moment. Oh, the egg from the snake. Is that T-spawn? Yes, it did. That's a shame. Also, he moved kicking doors open in Remake. And it's actually like a useful strategy. If you've seen Dante Ravioli, he killed Verdugo with just door kicks. It's actually a useful strategy. I used it in yesterday's. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday's stream. In one of the Salazar encounters, where he sends 4 scythe guys at you at the start, and then there's archers and rocket launcher guys. We ran into a side door and used door kicks, stun them and then knife them and then kick them. We do have 1 rifle shot left. So we can maybe take advantage of that. Yes, we can. Did he drop anything? Yes, he did. Oh yeah, in the remake, of course, the change they did to a shotgun.
Got some rare.
I have mixed feelings on it. It makes sense, just because like the remake is more grounded in reality in general.
Is that all? Thank you.
So like, it wouldn't make sense if a shotgun was, of course, where it is in the original, blasting through all these enemies, creating a massive shockwave. So in remake, of course, it's hard to even hit 2 enemies with a shotgun. Yeah. I do like how they rebalanced the shotguns. So of course the default wooden shotgun. Wooden? I don't know. The default shotgun has the highest damage, I think, but at the lowest range. From the pump action is higher range but less damage. And then the striker is absolutely awful range but high spread, so it can hit more enemies potentially. And kind of shit damage because of its spread. But it stuns enemies. Yes, I have mixed feelings on it.
Come.
Did I? No, I didn't.
Back any time. What are you buying? Thank you. What are you selling? Ah. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
You see, get this thing I'm doing right here, I sniped that guy and came back to Merchant to restock my materials. That's not something I can do in a remake. Why? Why did the game design just get less fun and creative and goofy and varied in this time gap? Why? So there's no reason to not include this. It's such a little thing, but it's just like, it actually, I think it has a big impact. Just because it means that on repeat playthroughs, and even a little bit on your first playthrough, you're, like, in the original, once you realise that he gives you the ammo, you don't want to reload your weapon between combat encounters. You want to keep your weapons as empty as possible so that you can get more ammo, value for ammo, when you visit a merchant next, which creates a really good risk versus reward system. Really, really good, especially on repeat playthroughs where you know what you're doing and where the enemies are, so you can plan more and be more deliberate and feel rewarded for your knowledge and your skill with not wasting ammo or missing and messing up your strategy. All of that just removed in a remake, just for entirely superficial reasons. In a remake, the only reason you have to not reload your weapon at all times is in case you get a new one of that category, which is better. But that's only a couple times in the entire game that happens. MIT. We have 10 handgun shots. Skip through cutscenes. Run ahead. Just run. You can get them to kill each other here, can't you? That's safe. Crap. No pocket, okay. I have one more handgun shot to spare. Brilliant. Thank you. Please don't hit me. Five rifle ammo. Well. I can exit back out, right? Is it 2 or 3? Oh, no, 4 or 3. If I remember correctly, you can't go back through after you activate this machine, because it moves the bridge. So we want to destroy these, reload, pick up our rifle ammo, and then we're going to revisit the merchant. There is a herb here, isn't there? I think that's worth it. It's just a remake. The thing about remake is it's fantastic, but they missed out on so many obvious things. And it shouldn't be hard. Like I said about The Last of Us show, when adapting something or remaking something, you already have the original thing and years of criticism, decades. And so you really should be able to create something at least as good as the original, if not better. That's how. That makes it really irk me when we don't make something as good as the original. There's no excuse. With everything they need to be able to make something much better than the original. Because these devs should really know to not change these things, but they did anyway. I do remember back when they announced it, I was praying they would keep tank controls, but yeah, that's never going to happen. General audiences never have that, even though it's so good. I tried playing Resident Evil 1. The tank controls combined with a fixed camera perspective, awful. Tank controls on their own are fantastic. Hand grenade. I respect Jacksepticeye because when he was playing the remake, he pointed out that they didn't have the ammo restock. It's like, he is a man of culture. I like that. There's just no reason for it. It's just making the game worse for no reason. It's only slightly worse, but it is worse. So you have 2 rifle shots and 10 handgun ammo to use it. I'm supposed to see Oppenheimer on Sunday. There's no way I could go to the cinema if I'm coughing like this. Is it Oppenheimer or Oppenheimer? I hear Oppenheimer a lot, but that just sounds weird to me. Crap. Yeah, I'm reloading on it. That was a bit unfair. If I can reload, if it only costs me a couple of seconds, I'm gonna do it. A couple of seconds or a health item. Where on earth are they shooting from? Oh, they're way down there. Idiot. I'm just now considering though, since I restarted checkpoint, that life ammo may no longer be there. There's a guy I knocked down. Did he die? They all died in one hit. Yeah, it's still there. Great. Wait, we got 10 handgun shots, and there's a hand grenade down below. Normally I would not bother to kill the enemies here, I'd just run past. I might kill them. Because I have ammo to spare. Guessing the checkpoint. Right, so when we jump down here, it's going to be Dynamite Guy, who's going to immediately throw. Usually after he throws, I just start running. And I mean, I am full on resources, so I think I will just run. Of course, when you carry a grenade of any kind, you run 5% faster. Ah, we got it, okay. I can do this without getting hit, and I know that, so I'm gonna do it. The only time I ever fought through this area was on my first playthrough. Every single playthrough since, I thought was going to use. Perfect. Shield bombers. Line up for me, please. Come a little bit closer so I can loot your body when you die. Thank you. Yeah, reload. This isn't far enough to spawn. Yeah, here we go. I've never used rocket launchers to kill double Galdors before though. I actually like this encounter in the base game. I don't like it in Remake, I hate it. But I love it in the base game. So I never use rocket launchers to kill them. I can run past them. I can absolutely run past them. Just give me a flash. I might be dying. Ah, that's some bullshit. I think it's best to bait just one of them and then run past that guy. So it's totally possible. Totally possible. I've done it before. I can do it again. Right, That's both candles down. Wait, what? Holy shit, he survived that? I hit him with it. What do you mean he survived? Does he tank that? He tanks that. So he doesn't tank that. Also, remake makes it harder to hit their legs under their dresses, which annoys me. Dress probably isn't the right word. Yeah. You know, remake needs to be really accurate.
No dejas que escape de la
Oh, bye guys. Should I just shotgun them? I have a massive excess of Did that guy not drop money, or did I wait too long to pick up the money? I think I waited too long to pick up the money. I'm not having that. Let's do this again. Can I get a collateral? No. If I'd been a little bit quicker, probably yeah. Hello? Okay, I want the ammo, so I'm over some money. There's rifle ammo there. Anyone behind me? Incendiary. There's an incendiary. And I did pick up the money off that guy, right? Pretty sure I did. Because now our inventory's going to get messy again. Is it possible for me to go back and get a Magnum? I've never tried it before. Can I reverse a bridge and go back? So I can, I might. Nah. Candles. And yet another thing they do in Remake, which really grinds my gears, is that these guys don't even drop money. They drop key items in Remake, so there's no reward for killing them. Or rewards getting to not to continue a game. We like what we did this area and the remake. It was very clever. Oh, Mega Memo! No way! I mean, it probably does just make sense to get the Magnum, so yeah, fine. And actually, yeah, speaking of Magnum, I do want to kill Verdugo, so yeah,
Welcome! Got some rare. What are you selling?
we're gonna...
Is that all?
Still
Thank
not
you.
TMP. Do I want Striker? Less inventory space. Ditman glitch. More damage output at closer range, less at higher range.
Ah. What are you buying? Is that... Thank you.
Wait.
What are you buying? Come.
I have an idea. If I sell my shotgun but don't buy the striker, I have enough inventory space for a rocket launcher. So I could sell my shotgun, then buy rocket launcher, kill Verdugo, and then move on to the next chapter, and then Merchant's House right start the next chapter, so then I get the striker. That does mean I lose another 30,000 pesetas. But it would also be pretty funny. Some of it. Yeah. So just buy me shots before we send. Oh, you can do all that. Never knew that. Of course, in Remake, like, there's nothing special about the Crown. The Crown's just the most valuable treasure in the game. Of course, in the original, the Crown is very special, as you can only complete it if you kill Verdugo. And I did not kill Verdugo in my first couple of playthroughs.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you selling? Is that... Thank you. Ah. What are you buying? Stranger.
we still have space to Climb Striker. But I won't.
What are you
That
buying?
That way
What
I'll
are you
have
selling?
inventory space to pick up anything
Is that all?
in the area.
Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Verdugo Fight Your Remake. There's less build up to it, which sucks. The design itself, I think, is a downgrade. The design looks less human, it's less unique, less scary, I'd say. I prefer the original's design. Remake made it slightly harder because you now have to time the pressing the button to freeze them. But something annoying in Remake is that on higher difficulties, on Professional, they just made the bosses into bloody soldiers. Also in Remake, they patched out the glitch with the sniper rifle scope. You run faster with rocket equipped. Yeah, they patched out the that glitch. Which I like, I think we should kept it. I don't remember if you need to freeze them to kill him with a rocket. Might as well. Oh, Shadow's got a cutscene. That's fine. Let's go over again. And of course, in the Remake, as far as we're aware, the second Verdugo was cut, and instead they'll be in the DLC, and Ada will fight them, and they will turn into U3. I think that would have been a really good decision, just to make it so that we... Of course, they also had to sacrifice Salazar's boss fight for that. The Remake Salazar boss fight is fucking awful. Don't know what you're thinking of that. I'm so excited to see what they do with Salazar in Remake, because his boss fight in the original was one of my favourites in all Resident Evil. They butchered him. Absolutely, they turned him from one of the best fights to one of the worst. It's so damn disappointing. think making it so the second
It
Verdugo
seems
SUV
that
could be interesting.
Salazar is having difficulty taming
But it happens in the DLC.
American
Maybe.
pig.
It's not in the
Salazar
fucking
had
game.
his chance. Krauser, go get the girl. Oh, and dispose of this swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.
Of course, Remake also fucked up by significantly cutting down Saddler's screen time. Keep that. Do the place fun. I should have been saying this right here. And this is also probably when I end it. Not because I want to stop playing, I'm having so much fun, as I always do. My voice just hurts, and I feel obligated to keep commentary now. No one's watching, but I mean it. I get to actually have an excuse to speak my mind now, and have it recorded. So I mean, I can direct someone to watch these streams if they want to hear my take on Remake now. Remember, you also have to listen to me say, "Oh yeah, but actually, no one's watching this."
Got some rare. What are you selling?
But I'm fine with that.
Is that what are you selling?
I like my shots of Remake.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
I see. The inventory is a bit messed up right now. Let's clean this up. No matter what, this is going to be a bit messy. Yeah, fuck it, let's just leave it at that. Put us here.
Back any time. What are you buying? Is that?
I can't believe that in the remake I didn't use a striker. I didn't use it, and that feels so wrong. But I use the, I think this pump action, the metal one, the second one.
Thank
Right
you.
then. They're all pump action. I'm not a striker. Maybe I don't know. I don't know guns, so I'm not American.
What are you
I love what they
buying?
did with the regular rifle in the remake. I mean, it's the same thing that they did with it in the original, but they buffed it. In the original, the rifle hits 30 damage, as a semi-auto hits like 21, and has like fires more than twice as fast, way more than twice as fast, like 3 times as fast, I think actually. So at maximum upgrades, it goes up to 0.4 fire rate, whereas the rifle's like 2.73 right there. It's probably about the same value in remake. But in remake, the semi-auto rifle, instead of doing 21 damage, it's down to less than that. Also, the other thing, they lower their base damage, but then increase their headshot damage, I think, in remake. But yeah, basically, in the original, here, the semi-auto rifle deals like 60%. More than 60%, like 70% of the regular rifle shot. But it fires like 3 times as fast and has a bigger magazine. Is just better. But in the remake now, the regular rifle deals, instead of it being like a 70% damage, it's now like 40% or something. It is significantly less. In the remake, the semi-auto rifle has a base damage of I think 4.8, and that's tripled on a headshot, whereas the regular rifle is 10 point something I think, and that's tripled on a headshot. So it's more. It changed from being a 60% to more than double. And also I think they buffed its firing. And everything about it. They buffed everything about the regular rifle in remake. To the point where there's no reason to run the semi-auto. Except specifically for that one regenerator boss. Then the semi-auto's good. Then you might as well also just use the LE5. So they gave the LE5 the ability to kill regenerators as well.
What are you buying? Thank you. What are you selling?
Does the Doom glitch work on PS5? Yes, it does. They did include the striker charm, but I do kind of wish we actually, if they made it so there's like some kind of hidden way to activate the Doom glitch. That would have been really cute. I like they at least acknowledged it. Yeah, I gotta stop now.